Well, I challenge them to look at our U.S. Constitution. I challenge them to look at the shapers of our Bill of Rights. When we look at that in particular, we'll find that 29 of the 56 signers of the Declaration of Independence, they were seminary-trained people. They had gone through seminary of some sort, or they were ministers of some sort. And so with that being said, there's no doubt that they were influenced by their faith. Or I would even go so far as to say it's highly likely they were influenced by their faith. And not only influenced, that was going to be something that was going to influence the shaping of the documents that shaped this nation. When we think about the separation of church and state, when we look back at the history of that statement was intended to protect the church from the state, not the state from the church. And so we have to understand what it came about and why it came about. And I challenge anyone, if you look at any major conflicts that's taken place around the world, if you look at what has taken place with the United States as well, at the heart or at the foundation of all of these things, you will find religion and you will also find politics. So this is not anything new. And I tell people as well, we're going to be influenced by something. No matter who we are, something is going to influence us. If you are a person of faith like me, then you're going to be influenced by your faith. And your faith is going to influence your decision making. It's going to influence your walk of life. If you're not a person of faith, maybe your parents were your greatest influence and they weren't people of faith, then they're going to influence your decision maker later on in life. And maybe it's your employment or something that you really love. Something is influencing your decisions. And so I challenge people to ask the question of themselves, is it fair that I'm a person of faith and that influences who I am and my decision making? Is it fair that you tell me to be silenced, yet the person that rejects all things faith, but yet and still look at all things science, is it fair that you allow them and encourage them to allow that to help them with their decision making? And so ultimately it comes down to what influences us and what's fair. It's fair that we have a great republic as we do, so that people can be transparent. And that's one of the things you will find about me. I'm transparent. You know that I'm a person of faith, and if you want someone that's not a person of faith and that will be influenced by things of the world or so many other things, then that's the person people have an opportunity to choose when they go into the polls or the election booths. But if they want someone that connects with them with their Judeo-Christian beliefs, then I'm that person, Tim Westley, for Congress.